Well, it is indeed. Welcome to the Coliseum for the final meeting of the 2021 season, and we end up with the 90th Speedway anniversary of Plymouth Speedway. Lots to get through tonight, so let's go straight down to the pits and join Andy Hague for a couple of interviews and meet some of the contestants.
Joining us in the pits then before tonight's meeting, the 90th anniversary. Big meeting tonight. Henry Atkins back on track again. This is what we like to see.
Yeah, no, definitely. Obviously been out for quite a few months now, I think about 3 months. So I made the choice to have a go on the weekend, and yeah, it went all good and felt good. So I thought better get back for the old big 90th anniversary meeting. So
you've been out on the weekend, put some laps in. We saw you put some laps in after the meeting on Tuesday here as well. Any effects at all? Can you tell us, give us any indication, or is it just ready to go?
No, it felt really good, to be honest. Felt like sort of like a normal shoulder again. No tweaks, no clicks. Wasn't aching after using it. And yeah, no, it just felt really good, to be honest. So I said, Dad, I'm ready. Said to Mark, I'm ready. And Mark said, ideal. Well, at least you're back for a meeting, so that's the main thing.
He says he's ready. He comes back to a meeting. And what's a meeting to come back to? Lining up against Jason Crump, against Bjarne PEDERSEN, Ben Barker, the list goes on, Chris Harris. So you're certainly jumping back into it on the fire.
Yeah, no, definitely. The lineup tonight is going to be a big ask, and it's a hard one. But no, I'm looking forward to it, and especially one with Bjarne. It's obviously his last season, and just to get a few laps with him would be sort of a dream come true, to be honest.
Well, we have seen you've been here to nearly all of the home matches this season. You've been in the pits talking to the guys and stuff. So although you haven't been on track with them, you still feel part of that team, even though you haven't got to ride in it.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think sort of part of me felt like I let the boys down at the beginning of the season, and so I want to sort of repay that by just always coming to every home meeting and giving them my bit of advice if I could, and just egging them on to go and get some wins and bring the points back. And yeah, no, they've done well, to be honest with them. Obviously, we had like two strong riders at the beginning of the season, and all the other boys have come on. Dillon has done really well, so has Alfie, and yeah, no, they've all clicked, and it's been good just to sort of be there and feel part of the team still, so that's the main thing.
Aims for tonight?
Just enjoy myself, to be honest, and yeah, no, it'd be good if I could get into some of the finals, hopefully the top final, but yeah, no, it's going to be a tough ask, but this is Speedway and anything can happen, so we'll just see, get my first race out of the way and see what happens after that.
Excellent, sounds good to us. We're all going to enjoy it as well. Stay safe, ride fast, see where we are at the end of the night.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Okay, with Danny King before tonight's meeting then, an individual tonight. We've spoken to some of the other guys, they're all raring to go. Are you looking forward to this one?
Yeah, I am, yeah. It's always fun coming here, but it's not the easiest to track. It's not the easiest.
That's the referee, by the way.
Yeah, it's not the easiest track to pass on, so I think gating's going to be key. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And also, looking down at the field, there's a really good field. Mark really has put together a strong field. Very hard to pick a winner, very even there along a lot of you there. So you've really got to knuckle down for this. It's not an easy night. You got to knuckle down for this one.
Definitely got to knuckle down. As I say, great field, so that's why it's even more important to me be starting tonight. So yeah, hopefully we can pop off the start. Cheers, buddy. Thanks. Hopefully we can pop off the start and yeah, get some fresh air.
Now you've been here 3 times this season already, twice with Paul, and obviously you killed it when you come here and guested for us at the beginning of the season, so we know you like the track. Have you had a chance to look at how it is, because it's been pretty sunny out here today, a lot of wind?
Yeah, it's pretty hard at the minute, but he's putting plenty of water down, so hopefully it'll turn over a bit and make up a few racing lines, and we can see some good action.
So is it a case of working your way through the heats to get into that A final and start again? Is that how your mentality is?
Yeah, in events like this, yeah, obviously the main aim is to get to the final, and once you're there, it's anyone's, isn't it? So yeah, each race at a time, and try and make sure you get on the scoreboard.
Let's wait and see. Hopefully you'll have a great night. I'm sure you will. Stay safe, ride fast, mate.
Thank you.
Well, a meeting with a difference here tonight, and it's certainly going to be different for Zach here. You're going up against everybody else tonight. It's every man for himself. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, good. You know, this is all we do really back at home in Australia, just the individual sort of stuff. So yeah, I'll feel a bit more at home tonight, and yeah, you don't have to try and team ride anyone. Just worry about yourself and bang the points in.
Though we've known throughout the season, passing is possible on this track. We've seen plenty of that, but also we do know that it's crucial to make those starts and to, at the beginning of the meeting, hold that inside line. And if you can pop out the start and ride smooth and fast, you can pretty much beat anybody over here.
Yeah, definitely. I think with this track, I think if you come out of the first corner first, you've 95% got the race under control and won, but yeah, on the off chance someone could go around you, but I think if you ride the right lines and, you know, cover yourself, and if you're not quick, then yeah, you pretty much got it covered. So yeah, definitely the starts are crucial here, and yeah, hopefully make a few good ones.
So for the guys at home, what that means is if he finds himself lined up against Chris Harris, Jason Crump and Bjarne PEDERSEN, he's got to make that start.
Yeah, definitely, you know, it's possible, you know, yeah, come out of that first corner first, and yeah, hopefully.
That's it. It's a different field tonight. We've got the C final, the B final, the A final. Everybody is going to be going out there. We know there's a good prize fund tonight, so everybody is riding not only for the prestige of the meeting, because it is a big meeting here down at Plymouth, but also it helps the bank balance, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I don't think there was quite as many meetings this year with the code as there would have normally been, so yeah, it'd be nice to go out with a bang down here, yeah, and definitely put a bit more in the piggy bank.
And your first season, of course, over here in the UK. Generally, how have you found it from start to finish, coming over from Oz?
I know I could have done a lot better, I think, but you know, just yeah, I knew it was always going to be tough here, and yeah, I think starting let me down a bit, and I found my feet at home in the end, and yeah, I started going well here, and yeah, just away tracks I sort of struggled a bit, but you know, there's plenty more to come, and yeah, I ain't done yet.
Plenty more to come. We'll see some of that tonight. Thanks ever so much for your time, Zach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Joining the pits then, Erik RISS comes down here. Erik, you come into Plymouth tonight on good form. You've had a good season so far, and you're looking forward to getting some wins tonight and hopefully getting the A final.
I wouldn't say I had a really good season. I had quite big expectations for this year, and it didn't quite plan out, but the last few weeks, last month's been going really good, found some form. Last time I was here I only dropped a point, so yeah, I like the place.
We do know that each rider that we interview, they always kind of say that they want to do better, but from a fan's point of view, I think people watching Speedway this year have thought you've had a good season, that you certainly enjoyed them, giving them plenty of enjoyment with your passing and so on. So we're looking forward to more of that tonight down here. An individual tonight, it's all about yourself, not team riding and so on tonight. Like you say, you like the place down here, so you're coming in, you're looking to get in that A final for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I'm coming here to win. I mean, every race I go out, I always want to win. No different today. Obviously, today is an individual one, so it's even a bit easier, you know, having that winning mentality, because you don't need to look out for anyone. You can just ride for yourself, and I like that.
Good stuff. We know you got down here early, you're nice and chilled in the pits, so you're well set, you're well balanced, and just want to get on with it now.
Yeah, I'm all ready to go. Came here early, had to change an engine. Hopefully a good one for this track, we'll find out, but yeah, I'm all ready to go.
Just one technical question, it may mean nothing, we know it's very windy, the wind's picked up here. Will that have any effect on you, the wind tonight as you're riding down, or was that mainly on the bigger tracks?
Not necessarily. Yeah. I mean, it's a really small technical track, and you know, I think if you don't have a 350 engine, I think your engine's too strong for this track because it's so small. So it doesn't really matter what engine you ride here. Always got to detune it. But I brought a bit of a softer one today, so hopefully I don't have to detune it too much to kill too much power.
Hopefully you got your setup right just before you go out, and it's just a few tweaks as you go along. Have a safe night, ride fast, and enjoy yourself tonight.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Well, our thanks go to Andy and all the riders down there in the pits as we get ready for tonight's encounter. Let's take a look at the lineup, and what a lineup we have here. Henry Atkins there, back from injury, riding at number 1. He had a tryout last week. Ben Barker, we saw how good he was for Newcastle, and he's here at number 2. Alfie BOWTELL from the Gladiators is at 3. Zach Cook in at number 4. Jason Crump at 5. And it is the Cornishman himself, the former British Grand Prix winner, Chris Harris, at number 6. Number 7, Zane KELEHER, the young Australian who's done a spearing job since he's been here. Danny King, former British champion, rides for the Pirates of Poole. He's at number 8. Kyle Newman in for Richard Lawson at 9. Number 10, it is Bjarne PEDERSEN. 11, Erik RISS. 9, Dillon RUML. That is how they line up here for this meeting, and wow, super lineup, rolling start here today because we have got a lot to get through. And there's the riders coming round on their machines. And well, good to see Henry Atkins back after that horrific injury right at the start of the season when he damaged his arm, and it's cost him a whole season's racing, but he's back here and hoping for a place for next year as well. Alfie BOWTELL there, we know what he can do. Could he be a spoiler today? There is £10,000 up for grabs, and that is why all the stars have come out. Erik RISS, of course, the current championship individual riders champion, rides for the Brummies of Birmingham, and another one. We know what he can do. We haven't got to worry about league results tonight. The Gladiators have ridden all their home ones, and they've only got 2 away at Poole and Glasgow. The Poole one, incidentally, is tomorrow. So here we go then. The riders coming onto the circuit for the opening heat. Lots to get through, including veterans races. We're going to have a fun time here tonight. So let's take a look at the lineup then for the opening heat. Henry Atkins rides in red. Ben Barker is in blue. Alfie BOWTELL is in white, and Zach Cook is the rider in yellow. Usual rules apply. 3, 2, 1, 0 as far as the points go. And the inside will always have the rider in the red helmet. Blue will be on 2, white on 3, yellow on 4. So starting marshal calling him into place. The referee today, David Robinson, and he comes from the Reading area of the country. So here we go then. Green light about to come on. There it is, and away they go. And a charge for the first turn. It's a good start for the rider in blue there, Ben Barker. Barker it is in front. They've got an absolute flyer. Second place at the moment, it is Henry Atkins. Third place in yellow there, Zach Cook. Alfie BOWTELL at the back here, but Henry Atkins there in second place. Well, he hasn't ridden competitive since the start of the season, and he's doing a super job here in second place. Was going to ride for Eastbourne in the Junior League and did actually start with them when he picked up his injury at Leicester. Coming under pressure from Cook in that yellow helmet to go round the bottom turn there. And there to go over the line. Barker starts off with a win. Second place Henry Atkins, that's a good one there. Third place there goes to Zach Cook. That of course is how they finish. There's no team scores here tonight, but it's a hot old evening and we're expecting a bit of dust. Let's hope they can keep it down, but for Ben Barker it was a clear view out in front. So we're moving straight on to heat number 2, and Jason Crump in that red helmet on the inside. What a start for him here. Look at this one. We've got the multi-British champion in blue in Chris Harris. We've got a single British champion, Danny King, in white. We've got a triple world champion, Jason Crump, in red. And Zane KELEHER, the young Australian, is in white, and he'll be hoping to add some of those trophies to his shelf in the not too distant future. So here we go then. Starting marshal wants them at the line, ready to go. Super crowd here tonight. They really have turned down. It's not surprising with this lineup. As good as anything you get in British Speedway. Well done to Mark Phillips on that. Here we go. Oh, a bit of movement there from Crump, and away they go. The charge for the first turn, and from the outside getting away there is Danny King of the Pirates of Poole there. King it is in front. Crump in second place. Coming through into third place there is KELEHER, but Harris has gone back past him. Harris goes into third place there. So it's the big boys out in front here. Danny King of the Pool Pirates leading the way. Dust beginning to fly here. Going to have some fun trying to keep that down. It's been a very hot day. Around the bottom turn, King with 1 lap to go. Second place Crump, third place there. It is Harris, quite well spread out in this one, but it is Danny King of the Pirates of Pool who raids the Coliseum there in heat number 2. Second place Jason Crump, third place Chris Harris. Well, these guys are good. In fact, they're very, very good. Danny King there doing a super job. Once he got away from the outside, he was gone. Heat number 3, the riders coming to the line, and once again it is, well, all top riders in this meeting. Really is a super lineup. As we take a look across from the inside there, it is Kyle Newman, and well, he was at Leicester riding for Eastbourne when he picked up his shoulder injury. But let's see how we can do here today. Bjarne PEDERSEN, he missed last week's meeting, the first one and only one he's missed of the season here. Erik RISS in white of Birmingham, and Dillon RUML in the yellow helmet there. So here we go then. Starting marshal wants them ready. We are ready. The referee's ready. And away they go. And a charge for the first turn, and it's a rider in white. Erik RISS who got away there. What a start there from RISS. RISS leading the way, coming round the outside. It is RUML there. PEDERSEN though goes through into second place. Newman at the back. PEDERSEN trying to get through on the inside of RUML, but the young American is having none of it, and now he's trying the outside run. Look at this here. RISS it is in front, and they're getting awfully close, and that is a super pass. What a pass there from RUML into the bottom turn, and Dillon RUML there with a super ride. Second place there, Erik RISS. Third place, it is Bjarne PEDERSEN. Newman at the back. But by far the best ride I've seen of this young American since he's been here. And there he goes over the line for 3. And well, maybe he's racing for a place in the team next year. But that was a super ride. So Dillon RUML gets a super win there, right round the outside of Erik RISS. That takes some doing on any track, let alone on this one. By far the best race of the day so far. Well, we go back in time here with the veterans here. We've got Alex GOOCH there in blue wearing an IPSWICH Witches race jacket. We've got an EXETER Falcon there in Giles DISMORE in the red helmet, and in white David Harvey. We went to see what he'll be wearing. Rob Snow there wearing Southampton one in the yellow helmet. These old machines are beautiful. This is what Speedway used to be like in the Pennycross days. It's a bit worrying because my first visit to Plymouth Speedway was Pennycross. No David Harvey in this one, 3 only, and away they go. And it is the rider in blue, which is GOOCH, who's got away there. It really is lovely to see these old bikes. And well, these may be veterans, they may be veteran machines, but it's lovely to see them racing. Rob Snow at the back in the yellow one here, but this you see Jap machines there. Lovely to see EXETER Falcon race jacket going round here as well. There is Rob Snow. See these guys at the Isle of Wight sometimes as well. Can narrow, the back wheel is on that one. So different to today. Around the bottom turn once again. There's a checkered flag, and it's an Ipswich Witch who gets the win. So Alex Gooch, well done to him. That is a taste of yesterday. There is Rob Snow going over the line at the back. So Jap engines, as was the norm back in the 60s, early 70s, before the Jowers and SOs and Westlakes come on the scene. A lot of the old bikes on the centre from days gone by on show here today. So the riders on the circuit for heat number 4. Jason Crump there in the white helmet, Zach Cook on the inside in the red helmet, Tony Atkins there in blue, and Kyle Newman in the yellow helmet on the outside. And Kyle, of course, looking for a team for next year as well. So here we go, starting marshal calling them into place for this 4th race of the main event. We are going to have veterans races after each 3 to split them up a bit here. So here we go. And away they go. Charge for the first turn, and it's a good start there for Atkins in the blue helmet here, and well, just maybe he's putting a marker down for next season. Henry Atkins in front, second place is Zach Cook, Jason Crump there in third place, Carl Newman at the back here, but it's the young pretenders showing the master the fastest way around the Coliseum. Atkins and it goes down the back straight into the bottom turn. Remember, the points are added up to see who goes into the C final, the B final and the A final. Top scorers will obviously go in the A final, but Henry Atkins it is here leading the way here. Maybe he'll be going into that A final. He wins it. Second place goes to Cook, third place goes to Crump. Somewhat surprising, that one. There we go.
And maybe just a glimpse of what could have been had he been fit all season for the Gladiators.
Super ride there from the youngster who gets the win. And so he should get the applause of the crowd, because that was some ride. Incidentally, he's due to ride at the Isle of Wight on Thursday in the British 500cc solo final. So a bit of water going down on the track as we try and keep the dust down. And Mark Phillips driving the vehicles. We take a pan around the stadium here. There's all the old machines on the bike, and there is Mr. Max himself. And well, I'm sure he got a flying start. Does a super job as always. So we move on then to heat number 5. 5 of 12 qualifying races. And having a dig around on the inside there. And it's Alfie BOWTELL in the red helmet. In fact, Alfie BOWTELL is in the yellow helmet. Zane KELEHER on the inside in the red helmet, having a dig around there. Dillon RUML, what a win he had last time out. He's in blue. Ben Barker, winner of the opening races in white, and Alfie BOWTELL in yellow on the outside. So waiting patiently for them to come to line to get this one underway. Green lights on. And away they go. Charge for the first turn, and it's KELEHER. And Barker squeezed out at the back, and so is the rider in blue, Dillon RUML there, squeezed out at the front. And the referee with a decision to make on that one. And got a feeling it will be all four back. We'll wait for the decision of Mr. Robinson. In fact, that is the decision. All four can come back to the start here. Let's have a look at this here. Watch as they go in there. It's very tight and tangly there, and Barker done well to miss him as well, because he really could have been brought up into that one. So here we go then, the four riders on the circuit for the rerun. Keleher, RUML, Barker and BOWTELL. And once again, Keleher digging around on the start there, not really sure why he needs to do that quite so much, as we wait for this one to get underway. Plenty of digging going on there at the moment. So here we go then. Now we're ready to go. Green lights, away they go. The ragged old start, whatever happened there. That one has been hauled up there. Really was very unsatisfactory. You saw the rider on the inside there, and he stopped straight at the start line there, and I'm not really sure what happened. It looked to me as if the tapes didn't go up correctly. They are quickly back in place, so we are going to have a restart, and once again the same set of riders, and I'm not really sure why anyone had to go back to the pits there. So here we go. BOWTELL on the outside, last one to come into place. So here we go for the restart. For the third time of asking, green light is on. And away they go. The charge for the first turn, and again Keleher there goes in first, and RUML's bike looks like it's ground to a halt there, but Barker's gone round the outside of him there. Barker takes over the lead, Keleher in second place, BOWTELL in third place. Bad luck there for RUML. But Ben Barker showing his love for this circuit. Pretty local as far as the Speedway rider goes. Yet he rides for the Diamonds up there at Newcastle. So round the bottom turn, Barker it is in front. Second place it is still Zane KELEHER. Third place there, Alfie BOWTELL. Dust flying again already. It's been a hot old day here in Devon. For Barker, it's very hot up front because he's just got his second win. Zane KELEHER took second place. Third place there went to Alfie BOWTELL. So Barker coming round to the applause of the crowd. You enjoy that one. And here he comes. Be interesting to hear his time. Well, beat the track record holder in that one, but he didn't get near to the track record. So we're going to get ready for heat number 6. And we can see Chris Harris there in the yellow helmet. He'll go off the outside gate. And he's got Erik RISS on the inside gate. So Harris, of course, rides for the Birmingham Brummies. Erik RISS rides for the Birmingham Brummies. We've got Danny King, winner first time out on gate number 2. He rides for the Pirates of Poole. Bjarne PEDERSEN, the home man in the white helmet. He rides for the Gladiators. So an interesting one. Every point is vital. Great to see all the races sponsored here as well. And away they go, charge for the first turn. And look at this here, it's a rider in blue who's got away there. Harris is at the back there. So Danny King, it is leading the way. PEDERSEN in second place. Harris trying to get through into third place. on the inside of RISS there, but RISS holding him out at the back. But Danny King is looking on fire. Showed a liking for this circuit before, riding for pole, where they had a win here and a draw. And, well, he's enjoying it. 1 lap to go. Still in second place, it's Bjarne Pedersen, but Pedersen is getting closer to King. Can he find a way through here as go round the bottom turn? I don't think he will. There's the flags. King wins it, Pedersen second. Third place, Harris. At the back, it is RISS. And Danny King there moving up on to 6 points. Puts him in pole position. So good win for him. 52.1, still nowhere near the track record. I thought it might be pushed today. Back to the veterans, and we got 4 out there, and Rob Snow this time on the inside wearing the Southampton colours. Giles DISMORE in blue wearing Exeter, and Alex Gooch of course wearing Ipswich. David Harvey out there in the Long Eaton Archers. And away they go. And it is Harvey in front. I said he's wearing the Archers style. It's actually the Rangers one from 1969 he's wearing. Not too sure about that. It's around the bottom turn. Could even be a Stoke one. It's an interesting one, that one. Riders quite well spread out in this one. There's Rob Snow. We definitely know he's wearing the Saints one. Harvey it is in front there. He's down the back straight and to the bottom turn. Lovely to see these bikes sliding around the circuits. And there it is. Harvey wins it. Second place goes to Gooch. So David Harvey coming round.
Good slide on for Dave as well, well done. And the fishery zone of heat number 2.
Well, he's foxed me with that race jacket, that is for sure. Certainly not Long Eaton. So here we go then, back to the main event. The riders at the line, of course, riders having their third rides here. And we got Dillon RUML in red. He was unlucky last time out when his bike ground to a halt. We got Erik RISS in blue. He needs some points. Henry Atkins in white. He's started very, very nicely. Bjarne Pedersen in yellow. Pedersen so far on 3 points. Atkins on 5. RISS on 2. And Dillon RUML, of course, is on 3. So, points make prizes. Certainly that is the case here today. So here we go then. And away they go, the charge for the first turn. And it is the rider in blue who's got away there, coming round the outside in yellow. It is Bjarne Pedersen, and trying to get through on the inside in red. He hasn't made it. Was RUML, but it's RISS there in second place, taking a look over his shoulder there. He knows RUML will push him very, very hard. But for Bjarne Pedersen, he's got a clear run in front here. Very, very dusty. We understand the riders' request that the track isn't watered that much. They prefer it like this. It does make cameras have to work extremely hard. So we do apologise if you get any blurry bits or missed the race in here. Certainly the camera on the centre feels the pinch from it, no doubt about that. But Bjarne Pedersen didn't feel the pinch. He got 3 points there. 2 points there go to Erik RISS and 1 to Dillon RUML. But Bjarne Pedersen there getting away very, very quickly. So we're getting ready for heat number 8 as we move towards the latter stages of being able to qualify. And we've got here Alfie BOWTELL in the red helmet, Cole Newman in blue, Danny King 2 wins out of 2 in white, Ben Barker in yellow, also with 2 wins out of 2. So something has got to give here. They're the only 2 unbeaten riders left in the meeting here. BOWTELL and Newman need points. Newman in particular hasn't scored yet. And Alfie BOWTELL has only got 1. But I might find points hard to come by in this one with King and Barker in the white and yellow helmets. Away they go, the charge for the first turn. Oh, look at this here, it's Newman in front and BOWTELL's gone with him. BOWTELL getting squeezed up there, oh, and Barker went right through on the inside there and there wasn't enough room. Alfie BOWTELL went down and the referee Dave Robinson has a decision to make. Let's have a look at it here. As they go in there, well, King went round the outside, Barker tried the inside and there really just wasn't any room. And that's how Alfie is okay, he's walking back. And we can tell you the decision by Dave Robinson is to exclude Ben Barker. So, interesting. Barker excluded as a cause of the stoppage. So 3 riders only then. BOWTELL, pleased to say he's up and okay. He will take his place in the rerun in that red helmet. Cole Newman, who was out in front, made such a super start that time. Danny King is in white. He's on gate number 3. He's got no one on the outside of him this time. So here we go then for the restart. Away they go. Charge for the first turn, and again Cole Newman has made a super start here. Newman it is in front. Into the bottom turn, the former Wildcat of Weymouth leading the way here. Round the first and second turn, there's BOWTELL in second place, and Danny King, who was so fast all night, back there in third. Newman though, he's looking so different, having not scored in his opening 2. It really is looking very, very good this time. Very, very popular down at Arlington, where the Eastbourne Eagles used to race. Let's hope they're going to come back soon. So Cole Newman it is who's going to get the victory here in heat number 8. And he does just that.
You might not have written that result down before the start of the race, but nonetheless a great win.
Well, it's an interesting one, wasn't it? So Newman gets the victory. Second place there goes to Alfie BOWTELL, and third place there to Danny King. Well, I didn't predict that one either. I was trying to catch up with the programme on that one. It was an interesting one. So back to the veterans, the men in black. David Harvey in the red helmet in the unknown race jacket. Next to him, Rob Snow in the Southampton one. Giles DISMORE is in white, and Alex GOOCH in yellow. So Giles DISMORE wearing the Exeter Falcons. Alex, of course, with the Witches of Ipswich. Here we go. And into the first turn they go. And it is the Witches in front. Around the bottom turn. So GOOCH is leading the way. Harvey in third place. DISMORE there in second for the Falcons. And look at this here, he's trying the outside run in that red helmet with David Harvey to get through into second place. And he's going to do him there. Nice ride. So into the bottom turn, can he get past GOOCH as well here? Got one lap to go. GOOCH is leading the way, and David Harvey really giving it a go there, and he's gaining on him. Will he give it one big last blast around the outside? GOOCH on the inside, and here comes Harvey. It's a race for the line. Oh, he's got him. Good win there for David Harvey in the red helmet there. Second place there goes to the rider in red. Second place rider goes to GOOCH. And lovely to see these old bikes, isn't it? Super Speedway from the days of yesterday. Third place there, of course, the Exeter Falcon. So here we go then, back to the main event. And they've got an interesting looking lineup here, that's for sure. Because in the red helmet there, it is Ben Barker. Next to him, Zane KELEHER. Gate number 3, Chris Harris. Gate number 4, Jason Crump. Well, talk about chuck the big ones in. Last time Zane KELEHER had a very similar race, but he had Danny King out there as well. So who is going to make it through to the final? A final, I should say, let alone the B and C final. It's all very, very tight. Here we go then. And away they go. Charge for the first turn, and Barker's got away from the inside there. Barker it is in front. Coming around the outside in the white helmet to take over the lead there with a super pass. It was Chris Harris, and look at him go. Harris in front. Second place Barker, third place KELEHER at the back. It is Jason Crump. And Crumpy having to watch this one from the rear. But Chris Harris found a terrific amount of speed to come around the outside into the bottom turn. There it is, Harris leading the way. Second place at the moment, Ben Barker. Harris there taking 3 points, and surely booking his place. He's up now on to 5. So it's definitely going to be up there or abouts. He's got one race to go, but he will need to win that as well to have a definite chance of the main event. But he certainly looked good in that one there. Second place went to Ben Barker, and third place went to Zane KELEHER. No points there for Jason Crump. So, heat number 10. Danny King rides in the red helmet. His partner in blue is Zach Cook. In white, Dillon RUML, and in yellow, Henry Atkins. So this is another very interesting one here. Danny King, well, he's on 7, so he's just about booked his place in the A final anyway. But a couple of points here will make sure Zach Cook there, well, he needs some points, doesn't he? So far, he's on 4. And Dillon RUML there, what can he do? I say Zach's on 4, he's actually on 3. Dillon RUML, he's on 4. Henry Atkins has looked very, very good. And away we go, and the charge for the first turn. And it is the rider in red who got away a little bit too quick there, because the referee Dave Robinson has put the red lights on. That one will be restarted with all 4 riders unsatisfactory start. So Henry Atkins so far on 5 points, and he's looked very, very good, and very much in with a chance of making it through. So RUML needs some points as well. So here we go. King, Cook, RUML, Atkins, take 2. For the first turn, it's an interesting one here, and it's a very interesting one because we've got a faller there, and that is Henry Atkins, who's gone down. First of all, let's hope he's okay. And the red lights having to come on again here, and the referee Dave Robinson once again with a decision to make, and Henry getting up. Let's have a look at it here. Well, there's contact there from the rider in white, and the referee has not seen that there, and he has put Atkins out. Well, Dave Robinson, where are you, my friend? It was pretty blatant. So we're going to have another restart here, but only 3 riders. Henry Atkinson there really got the rough end of the pineapple, and gets excluded for it. So here we go then. King, Cook and RUML for the restart. And away they go, charge for the first turn. And look at this here, it's an interesting one. They're very, very tight. They are squeezing up. But it's the rider in white, Dillon RUML there, who really kept it wound on. RUML it is in front, Danny King there in second place, when he gave him room, and the young American said thank you very much, I'll have that room. Very, very dusty. The shame really does make our work that much harder. Round the bottom turn, Dillon RUML out in front, Danny King in second place. Third place there in blue, Zach Cook. Danny King knows 2 points will put him into the A final. That's what he's got. But it is RUML who gets 3 there. That takes him up onto 7. Can he find a way through? And well, I think he's saying to Mark Phillips, keep me here for next year. That is what I can do. So, heat number 11 of the qualifiers here. In red, Bjarne PEDERSEN. So far, Bjarne on 6 points. He needs something from this one. In blue, Alfie BOWTELL. Well, Alfie out of the running, I think, for top spot here. Even if he won it, he'd only have 6. Newman, well, he's got 3. And Zane KELEHER is in yellow so far. He's only got 3 as well. Not been the best of nights for Zane, but then he has had some very, very tough rides. Luck of the draw. But, Chris Harris and Jason Crump in the next one, incidentally, and they would have met 3 times in this event. Here we go. blue, Alfie BOWTELL, who's gone in front. BOWTELL leading the way, Pedersen in second place. Third place at the moment it is Kelleher, and at the back it is Newman. But Alfie BOWTELL has been super for the Gladiators all season. Signed from Eastbourne. He couldn't find a place with the Eagles this year, but he's fitted in very nicely down here at the Coliseum. Around that first and second turn, down the back straight, Alfie BOWTELL. Pedersen keeping him honest as he go round the bottom turn, but BOWTELL's going to win it. There he goes over the line. BOWTELL wins it. He finishes on 6 points. Pedersen's 2 finishes him on 8. 1 point there for Zane KELEHER. He finishes on 4, and Carl Newman finishes on 3. So we know Danny King, Ben Barker and Bjarne PEDERSEN are in the final. Who is going to join them? This is the final race of the qualifiers, and what a lineup we've got once again here. We've got Chris Harris in the red helmet on the inside. He'll be the favourite, but at the moment he's only on 5 points. In blue, Jason Crump, he's only on 3, so he is out of the running for a place in the A final. Zach Cook, he is on 4. A win would take him up onto 7. And Erik RISS is also only on 4. A win for him would take him onto 7 as well. Harris knows 2 points, possibly 3 would be enough. So here we go then. Green light is about to come on. And away they go, and the charge for the first turn, and it is the rider in blue, Jason Crump, who's got away. Crump it is leading the way. Second place Chris Harris. Harris trying to switch back up the inside of Crump here, and he's found a gap through on the inside. Super ride from Harris. Oh, and he lifts there. Can Crump come back at him? Not this time. Into the bottom turn. Harris it is in front. Crump in second place. Third place there in the white helmet, Zach Cook. At the back in yellow, Erik RISS. But it is Chris Harris who's going to go through to the final should he stay here. Goes out wide, screws it on down the back straight, and he's come good just when it counted. This will be his second win on the bounce. There he goes over the line. Harris wins it. Second place goes to Crump. Third place goes to Cook, and that is Chris Harris joining Danny King, Ben Barker and Bjarne PEDERSEN in the final. There's the pass through on the inside, down the back straight, lifts there. Crump almost found room, but not quite to get back up the inside. So there they are. We know the finalists now. We've got just the C, B and A finals to come, but before then, of course, we've got one more race from the men in black.
Great entertainment this evening. Nice to see the old ones, to see them, to hear them, etc. In red, Alec Gooch. In blue,
so here we go then. Alec Gooch, Dave Harvey, Rob Snow, Giles DISMORE for the final time. The men in black who've given us some super entertainment. Oh, well, was that a flyer? Dave Robinson, where are you when we need you, mate? I bet he's having a cup of tea or something. David Harvey, it is in front. Round the bottom turn. The floodlights are on. As we roll back the years. 90 years of Speedway here at Plymouth. And, well, the guys have done us proud tonight. And Mark Phillips, Manny Bates and everyone else associated with Plymouth Speedway, we say thank you. There's Rob Snow and well, Southampton at the back. Never used to say that much in their racing day, that's for sure. David Harvey out in front. Around the bottom turn, David Harvey. Ridden very well on that machine here. There he goes over the line for 3. 2 points go to the Falcons there, 1 to Alex Gooch. So Giles DISMORE finishing second. Rob Snow comes over the line at the back. And they're all going round to say thank you to the fans one final time. So here they come. The men in black. Look at these beautiful machines on the centre there. Really is a pleasure to see them. So here we go then, it's time for the C final of the main event. And well, we have Zach Cook in the red helmet. And they've drawn what gate positions they want here. Erik RISS is in blue, Zane KELEHER in white, Carl Newman in yellow. So the C final. This could be an interesting one here. And, points all go out the window now. They're racing for trophies and prize money. So here we go. RISS on gate number 1, Cook there on 2, KELEHER on 3, Newman on the outside. And away they go. The charge for the first turn. And look at this here, it's RISS who's got away. RISS it is in front here. Second place, Carl Newman. Newman coming under pressure there from Zane KELEHER. And we lost Zach Cook. So only 3 riders left in the race here to go through the dust. But it is Erik RISS of the Birmingham Brummies leading the way in this one. Well, he only scored 4 points in the match here, but he led a lot of it there, but he got picked off. But he doesn't look like he will be this time. 1 lap to go for RISS. Shame about the dust. Do hope it hasn't spoiled your viewing. Let's go round the bottom turn. There is RISS going over the line for his win in the C final. Second place, Carl Newman. Third place there goes to Zach Cook. In fact, Zane KELEHER, I should say, finished in third place there at the back with Zach Cook. So sorry for that, Zane. But no doubt about the winner, Erik RISS of the Birmingham Brummies, incidentally wearing an Exeter Falcons race jacket. Lovely sight that.
In white, Henry Atkins, and in yellow, Jason Crump.
So we move on to the B final. And Dillon RUML in red, Alfie BOWTELL in blue, Henry Atkins in white, and in yellow, Jason Crump. Well, Crumpy hasn't won a race tonight, finished on 5 points. Dillon RUML started off absolutely flying with a super win in his first one, also won his last one as well. Henry Atkins was superb, but he was unceremoniously dumped in one race out and adjudged to have been at fault by the referee. And Alfie BOWTELL in blue, Mr. Dependable for the Gladiators. So often the match saviour here at the Coliseum. So here we go then, the penultimate heat of 2021. Away they go. The charge for the first turn. And it is the rider in yellow, Jason Crump, who's in front. Crump leading the way, RUML in second place. Third place there in blue, Alfie BOWTELL. But Jason Crump is going to finish the season here at the Coliseum with a victory by the looks of it. Around this first and second turn. And well, you can barely pick them out through the dust here. once again, we do apologise if it's affected the viewing here. The camera certainly don't like this amount of dust. But Jason Crump does. He's out in front. He's going to win it. That's a checkered flag. There he goes over the line. Second place right on the line in red there, Dillon RUML. Third place, Alfie BOWTELL. And at the back there, Henry Atkins. So there it is, Jason Crump finishes with a win. And really set the place alight when he was signed at the start of the season here. Came in on a 12-point average. And well, that was always going to be a tough ask to live up to that. But nevertheless, wonderful to see him back on a speedway machine. So really celebrations from Crump. Goes round 52.19 seconds and comes round to the applause for one final time. So here we go then. It all comes down to this. This is the big one. It's the A final. And well, 4 laps to decide who is going to take the major prize is home with them today. Well, £2,000. You heard it there, to win this race alone. Danny King in red, top qualifier with 9 points. Ben Barker qualified with 8. Chris Harris qualified with 8. Bjarne PEDERSEN qualified with 8. So any one of them could win this one. So Barker's got the inside gate. Danny King on gate number 2. Chris Harris on gate number 4. Bjarne PEDERSEN on gate number 3. So here we go. And away they go. A chance for the first turn. Oh, look at it here. It's King who's got away. Danny King, it is in front. Into the bottom turn. Danny King leading away. PEDERSEN there in second place. Barker in third place. At the back it is Chris Harris. But it is Danny King of the Paul Pirates, former British champion, out in front. Into this first turn. And once again, we do apologise, our picture freeze there. It's caused by the dust here. We hope to pick it back up. There we are. King in front, PEDERSEN in second place. Third place at the moment is Barker. Let's go around the bottom turn. And well, if you can pick him out of the dust, it's Danny King who wins it. Second place goes to Bjarne PEDERSEN. Third place there to Ben Barker. There it is, the results on the doors. Danny King wins £2,000 first prize and is the winner of the Plymouth Speedway 90th anniversary meeting here at the Coliseum. Well done to him. Well, that is just about it from us all here at T2 TV. We will go down for the presentations and we will hand that over to the people on the centre. Then we will try and grab an interview with the winner at the end. But for me, Ken Burnett, and everyone at T2 TV, it is time for us to say thank you for your custom, and we hope to see you again, once again, in the not too distant future.
Bossman Lee heading off the pack with the winner of the final, that's Danny King. Second place is going around there as well, Bjarne PEDERSEN. Ben's going around as well, as is Bomber. Mark Phillips is on the back of another bike. Why has the young lady not got anybody on the back of her bike? Scott Beckler, give your £50 around the way. Give them a wave, Scott. I'm sure they remember you. Max Phillips is going to win this race. Right, here we go. Recipients in third place was Zane KELEHER. In fourth place was
Oh, he's got it. Ellie.
Here we go. Thank you. This way, I mean the camera's that way. You say the camera's that way. Small man. In fact, your first one. Thanks for coming down, Chris. Don't need to do that. Family,
Right, second place in the final. It wasn't quite the win that we were hoping he might have achieved. It's Bjarne PEDERSEN.
Points money in the bank. Take them on.
We're here with Danny King, the winner of Plymouth 90th anniversary. How did you find winning tonight's meeting?
Yeah, it was good, thanks. I started off well, had a bit of a dip in the middle, a few tricky gates I think, and managed to get into the A final, which was great, and obviously pop off the start and get the victory, so I'm pleased.
How did you find the track today, as it was a bit dusty and that?
Yeah, it was good. It's a shame about the dust. I think obviously the weather was just a bit too much for us, but you know, credit to the track staff who worked hard during the meeting to try and keep it under control.
Obviously, it was a really good lineup today. How did you find riding against all them lot?
It's good. I enjoyed it. It's always fun to come to these sort of meetings, and it's even better when it's a good field, and certainly when you come out on top. So I'm really pleased.
Obviously, we've got your mechanic as well here. How did you find working with Danny today?
Oh, I love it. He's a rider that I find like he's very close to my heart, and I worked hard for him all meeting, and we changed different setups, and we found the right one to win in the final. So yeah, it was all good.
All right, thank you for that, and have a great night.
Cheers, thanks guys.
Okay, on the conclusion of tonight's meeting, what a meeting it was. Fantastic riding out there. It's just been an awesome season for you, Mark. You must be delighted.
Yeah, it's been a nice season. The racing has been excellent. Tonight it was dusty. I don't like dust, but hey, that's how it goes.
We know you don't like dust. You've said that before.
Yeah, I have, haven't I? No, it was nice to see all the lads in, all the lads trying. There was some great racing. Not so much passing tonight. The weather got the better of us, being super hot all day and then windy, which dried the track out immensely. But no, what a great evening.
Looking back on the season as a whole, we know that you were late joining the Championship League. We got the bikes revving up in the background as well. They want to get out. They want the tapes down, they do. But on the whole, put together the team that you had to put together at the beginning of the season, if you like. They've worked hard for you. The crowd have been amazing. We've just talked about that on Centre Green. As a package, Plymouth Speedway 2021, look back on it. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought it was excellent to get where we did. It was unfortunate that we picked up some injuries very early on in the season, and I'm sure if we didn't, it would have been a totally different story. Crowd-wise, the crowd's just grown and grown and grown, and hey, it's a COVID year as well, so it's been a great year.
2022, Richard Lawson always put his intent down, put his stake in the ground. He wants to be back. We heard Gary May on the centre green saying he's enjoyed himself and he'd be back if you'd have him. What have we got to look forward to in 2022? Obviously, we've got the rules to sort out first, but you're looking quite positive going into next year.
Yeah, sure. It's been a learning curve. We now know what the crowd base is, so we can sort the wages out accordingly. So it won't be so much of a hit in the pocket. But that's Speedway. It's Gary. Hopefully, will be back. He's been a godsend to us. He certainly knows the rule book inside out, and it's a pressure off both myself and Matt. To be fair, no, it's going to be a great season next year, and hopefully make the playoffs.
Hopefully, we've got lots to look forward to. The fans have enjoyed it this season. I've personally enjoyed it this season. We've seen some awesome racing here at Plymouth, and we can't wait for next year. So over to you now in the off season. Put the team together, and let's see you back at Tapes in 2022.
Thank you all. Good night.